great videos coming out, dropping on the 45. The Flammer 2.0. We're hoping somebody picks that up and we get some offers for mass production, because it's only my opinion, but I think it's like a missing link in golf that's been forgotten about. Somehow missed the pure genius of it. And while we're on the subject of pure genius, Cooper Osborne Golf. If you go right way back in my videos, 5 years on this channel or something, we covered Cooper Osborne Golf on his Fibonacci spiral. And I've got to be honest, at the time I thought I fully understood it. And I've watched loads of his videos again because somebody highlighted the genius of the man and the fact that one of my videos crystallised perfectly and cleared in his mind all his thoughts on Cooper Osborne. And so I went back and watched that video to see what he was on about. It's the one where I'm showing you the vertical throw here, vertical throw down on the 45. I blend the turn and a whoo, because the throw is right there and it's behind you. And you watch that video, then I watched a few of the Cooper Osborne videos again, and lo and behold, he had like a machine. I would call it a delayed clicker. So when he extended his throw, it just like the club lagging, it clicked. And his idea was when you swung correctly, if you clicked at the right place, it would be behind you. You would hear it behind you. Very much like when Tom Watson turns the club round, so he's holding the head and the grip's out here. He says he wants to hear the fastest or swoosh of the club, like here, because obviously the ball's here. He wants the fastest part of the club to be here, so that it's full acceleration, which makes sense, especially now that we've got the D code. You see, the D code is this thing here is happening, and this is keeping you in perfect balance at all times. The only difference is you're blending the turn. You'll have seen the video with Rory, just highlighting exactly what he does. The genius of this move is that you can be doing it and not have a clue what you're doing. And some individuals like Rory, Tiger, just from like 3 years old, pick up a golf club and they don't even have to think about it. It's just automatic. Amazing, eh? They've got like a natural ability beyond me and you. It's the difference between an average football player, a worker who has to work at that game to become even half professional. He's never stopped working. But then you get the exceptional guy who comes from nowhere, hardly has to train, just can kick a ball, do things with a ball, stay on balance within his space, beat players, have a vision that sees movement and doesn't have to. He's got something in there that already knows what he's to do. Golf's the same. Me and you, we have to work at it and we have to know where this formula is. But once you've got the D code, like I said, the D code's been so well hidden it's ridiculous. But if you go back in time to like when old Tom Morris was breaking course records and winning opens out the park, they were literally like 5-6 layers in here. Heavy, long tweed jackets. Absolutely hardly any real sort of rotation could be achieved with those swings. They were playing with hickory clubs, and yet they were hitting the ball not dissimilar, obviously not as far, but they were scoring the same scores around the old course over the open and etc. And everything was driven in the 45, getting this down with it. It's like why Ram doesn't feature in the full swing on Amazon. Ram's not got a full swing, so he can't feature on the programme. Joking aside though, if you've got this code and you don't have the full flexible turn, but you've got some turn, that's all you need. This thing is so powerful. Sure, I mean, I'm naturally flexible, so I really do get this enormous, almost Freddie Couples. I've always had that ability to get this so far round, it's ridiculous. Some say, and I've had pros mention that it's almost too far because you almost lose coil. That's something completely, really irrelevant now. Because this throw, with any sort of turn, delivers the lever 10 times, 100 times, effortlessly more powerful. And not only that, but because you're delivering a square club face, the mechanical advantage on the ball is just, it's huge. So, on the channel, we always give credit to all these light bulbers. I'm going to call them light bulbers. The channels that we've watched over the years that have set something off, that have got us thinking, that have ignited some sort of flash inside, and we've now got to this point. Believe me, it has not been like, oh, we've got here. If you've been following this channel, we've taken minimum 5 years to get to this point, but the results in under a year are like almost ridiculous. I was going to pull up my World Handicap System data track stuff, because the last time I played I got cut 0.8 for 1 round of golf. Now with the new system, if you know your stuff about the 8 scores and they tip out your top 8, so you've got if you've got really, I've got like a good consistent 8, right? So for me to kick out the 8th score, I need to go low. Well, I went 67 round Crail Links, and then was 3 under par in the back 9, 4 under par. I hadn't bloody bogeyed the 17th, but we'll no revisit that argument. It's not easy in this system to really get you. I mean, low handicappers would have you believe that the system's advantage to them, right? And yet it is in a way, because it's harder for them to go back up, but it's very difficult to come down. Once you get to 5 and below, you can hammer in consistent scores, really consistent, and the system will have you kind of playing like a tiny, not much movement. You need to go super, super low. Like 3 under par, like 2 under par constantly, scratch, will get you down. But in the old system, that would have got you down like unbelievably. You would have gone from like 5 to probably 1 handicap. If you kept going, you'd be down to scratch. You know, your next stage would be +1, +2, +3. This new system, didn't let them kid you. This system is more infinitively tuned to keeping you at a consistent playing level with not much variation between either going up or coming down. They want you to be like on a level playing field, which in my opinion doesn't really reflect. They say it does reflect. I know we've gone off on one here. They say it does reflect general play. I say absolutely not, it doesn't. It kids you on about general play more than the old system. But anyway, that's how, you know, I'm thinking now, because on that round, right, on that round I started, and I've done this for 3 times already, since this is really like, you know, this light bulb is gone, and I'm now so comfortable that 7 threes in a row. 7 threes in a row on a golf course. I've had that 3 times now. When in life has anyone had 7 threes in a row on a golf course? And you see that on tour. I mean, you know, 7 threes in a row on a golf course is some shooting, right? I mean, it's like you're in the zone, you're doing everything. I've been quite a astute player over my days. I know what it feels like to be in a zone, right? You get focused, you get these blinkers, you get, when I'm in the zone, all I see when I'm walking up the fairway is my feet. And I look up and I'm already thinking about the shot. I check it, I've got the yardage, I've already got my club. I'm in at the ball, and if I'm ready to go, I pull the trigger, and then I'm walking again. There's no delay, it's the zone they talk about, right? I've always fell into it. Before, my mechanics of the swing would let me down, because the consistency was not there. The consistency with this is unbelievable. Like, they say thin it to win it. Well, let me tell you, a thin straight on line rarely ever gets you in trouble. It might on a links, it might go too far, it might run out and get you in trouble. But that's where this gets you. And I know you are the same as me. You guys all want this. Well, trust me, it works. It's unbelievable. And you've been following the channel and supporting the channel. And like I say, the light bulbers out there, I can only thank you all, because without you guys putting the ideas out there, laying the breadcrumbs, right, and me following it and posting what I've been watching and following, hitting this spot now and finding the magic. And I keep referring it to magic because it's a vanishing point that is, with modern cameras, invisible to see. Once you blend these two, it's only 2 moves, guys. It's 2 moves. And I know some of you still out there like, it can't be that simple. The 2 moves are so in front of you and in balance that it's just like walking. And folk have always said golf's just like walking, right? Or folk have said golf is a good walk spoiled. The keys have always been there, hidden. It's life changing. And the comments I've made weeks and weeks ago, I'm over 50, well over 50, and I've found it you could say I've found it late in life. Well, I have. Imagine you find this 12 years old. How good are you going to be? There isn't any limit to this. I'm absolutely blown away with it, you know. And if you guys have tried it, and you guys have been commenting that you just can't believe it either, because the first initial 3 balls you hit, you actually start laughing out loud, and you just go from there. It's 3 balls. I don't think anyone's ever said, oh yeah, I can change the swing in 3 balls. I've maybe seen it on infomercials, but genuinely, I don't even know how long I've wabbited on for here. Wabbited, that is an old Scottish word. It's just mean you've rabbited on, but I'm trying to communicate something to you that's very important, and I hope you grasp it. Go out there, find it, and enjoy your golf. That's all I'm hoping. As well as smashing the like button and subscribing, because the channel's all for charity, Macmillan Healthy Heroes Shelter UK. We keep saying that every video. I know it must drive you all mental, but the cost of living, I keep it real. The cost of living now, and we'll round the video up at this. Folks, I'm in an average build. I'm over £500 a month for gas and electricity combined. I'm roughly the same for my mortgage. Roughly a wee bit, actually a lot more than that for my council tax. You see where I'm going here? I'm not on a great wage. I scrimp and scrape my way by like thousands of you guys out there. I know the amount of pain and hurt that's out there, and it's folk trying to just get by. I know what to say is, because I know there'll be folk out there worse than me. I just want you just hang in there, because things will get better.